Good morning YouTube, my name is Yusuf and you are watching my news channel. Today there is big news. You see, the NASA Ingenuity drone will make its first flight on the atmosphere of Mars. So Ingenuity is basically part of the Perseverance rover mission, and it is basically a small drone or helicopter, as some would like to call it, which is going to fly for the first time ever on the planet Mars. So this will actually start today, Monday, 19 April 2021, and you can actually go to YouTube and see their live feed, which will start in 50 minutes, more or less, 52 minutes. So you can actually follow this, and I strongly urge everyone who's interested in the Perseverance mission to actually follow this live feed if you have the chance. I will leave all the links necessary to find this particular page on their official website. So another thing, another link that I will leave below is actually a 3D model of the Ingenuity drone itself. Now by now most people have already seen it, but I thought this is actually cool. What is this over here? Watch. Oh, yes, that's the online. We don't need this. Let's go back. Now we can't go back. Come on. Oh yes, fact sheet, blah 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 blah, 3D model. There it is. There it is. Let's do this right this time. There it is. So basically, the way I see it, they build it in a very minimalistic way. So basically, you have to know in Mars there is only a fraction of the atmosphere of our planet. So they had to make it with two blades, which will spin very fast and minimize basically the weight. So when you look at this drone, you can see that this was built with minimalizing the weight as much as possible. I do see over here instruments, and I do think these are to take shots or videos or measurements, but these are the only ones I think on this drone, and everything else is just the rotors itself, the solar panel, and I'm guessing also the battery in this box, as well as instruments and other gear to keep it warm. So there you have it. You can explore this on the 3D model, and you can actually follow the live feed within 50 minutes, and I strongly suggest that you do so if you can, because this is really a first time ever event. There you have it. Okay, let's switch to a little bit of space weather. So yesterday I didn't have the chance to include this in my video. Not actually yesterday, but the day before, the 17th, there was a CME. And today, actually, there is another one. Let me just show this. Next day. Let's go to the previous one. Yes. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. And what strikes me actually is that... Let me just pause this for a second and go frame by frame. So there is actually a CME, nothing strange about it, of course. CME happens, but then all of a sudden, let me go back one frame, this happens over here, and then we have this halo signature. Now I don't know what it is, but it might be a CME which is actually facing this side, coming directly in front of whatever satellite is the LASCO chronograph is measuring this. And if you look, I don't know if it is a bug, but then all of a sudden, look at this. It's like pulsating or something. This is not something you see every day on this particular tool, so not sure as to whether this is a bug or actually a real readings, but we'll have to see. As usual, this hasn't been updated in the angle spiral from NASA, from stereo A, from the angle of stereo A. We can only see the first CME. So whether this will be updated or not remains to be seen. This is data basically until the 17th, which has been computed in the prediction. And strangely enough, neither of those CMEs actually show on the endless spiral. Never understood why, but as you can see, I will go very slowly. Not the first one and not the second one, nothing. Basically, the space prediction model does not. Sometimes they do, but most of the time they don't. Why? I have no idea. We are at the moment, as you can see, still in that solar wind stream which flowed from a southern coronal hole, and we do see that the magnetic field, the KP, is actually unsettled, hovering at 4, and I do expect it to stay this way and then show lower values, because the solar wind is high, but the density is dropping, and as you can see, it will continue to do so. So I don't think we will see any change in the KP index. However, there is something that caught my attention, and this is a massive reading in the Schumann resonance. I mean, rarely do you see it like this. This is a massive resonance signature, and it will have an impact, because the Schumann resonance actually has the same frequencies as the human brain and other parts of our body, so it affects mental health but also physical health. So this is very important to know when this happens. As to why we have such a massive reading, I don't think this is actually caused by that solar wind stream from that coronal hole, because it happens previously somewhere over here, the 16th, and there was a small reading on impact. But this happened, and I showed it yesterday in a video, and I will leave a link in the description box. In fact, let me just show it to you directly.
But they're not occurs. I'm kind of surprised that there is any evidence of collisionality, because we do see collision dependent.
It's right over here. So yesterday I showed the anomaly, and I said the Van Allen belts collapsed, and I made a video about it. And strangely enough, we see this. So you see, this is having an impact, and I'm pretty sure it is what I described yesterday. The magnetosphere was deformed, it came very close to geosynchronous orbit, etc., etc. So there you have it. If you want to check this, I will leave a link below, and you can watch that video if you haven't seen it already. Okay, so this is it. What we do have to remember, of course, is the Ingenuity first flight on Mars, and don't forget, it will happen in about 44 minutes now, so don't miss it. You don't want to miss this. There is a post briefing after the live feed, and I'm pretty sure they will be posting images or videos, if this thing can actually record videos, and post it on their website. I will make a video later to see what content actually came back to Earth. So this is it. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Just hit that square red button where it probably says subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I guess we see each other next time. Bye bye. Stay safe everyone. Take care.